The Case of University of California Board of Regents versus Alan Bakke, 1977-1978. Alan Bakke was a 35-year-old white man who applied to the University of California Medical School at Davis 2 times. Bakke wanted to be a physician. He was denied both times. The university told Bakke that it was seeking greater racial and ethnic diversity in its student body. Bakke was applying for 1 of 100 spots. Of these, 84 spots were filled by the regular admissions program. 16 spots were filled by a special admissions program. The special admissions program was a distinct, separate process established to address the faculty's concern over fewer African American, Asian, Latino, and other minority students. The requirement for scores was much less strict compared to that of the regular admissions program. In 1973, Bakke scored 468 out of 500 and was rejected. In 1974, he scored 549 out of 600 and was rejected again. Both years he was rejected, even though he had higher scores than most of the other applicants. He was placed on a discretionary waiting list both years. He filed a lawsuit which stated that the Davis admissions program violated his rights under the Civil Rights Act of 1964 for only supporting racial or ethnic students with federal funds. The university's setting aside of a quota for racial and/or ethnic students also denied him equal protection, which was promised to him under the 14th Amendment. The university agreed that racial classifications are disfavored because racial characteristics are not important for the state's objectives. The university stressed that the programs enriched medical education through a diverse student body, which makes successful role models for minority groups. Both the trial court and the state Supreme Court ruled in favor of the university, but the U.S. Supreme Court was closely divided. Judges Stevens, Berger, Stewart, and Rehnquist contended that any racial quota system supported by the government violated the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Judges Brennan, Marshall, White, Blackmun held that the use of race as a criterion in admissions decisions in higher education was constitutionally permissible. The vote was 5-4, with Powell casting the deciding vote. He sided with the first 4 judges, who supported Bakke. The court held that supporting a specific quota of racial and/or ethnic groups was unconstitutional, but that considering race as an admissions factor is constitutional. Bakke was then admitted to University of California.